on ground, Purbasha?
Well, the thing is that in fact here the pressure groups are not saying that the migrant laborers cannot come and do work here. They are just saying that the documents needs to be perfect, and they are also asking various non indigenous entities to have KHDC trading license. So this is what they are stressing about. And the demand from for ILP is not a new thing. In fact, in 2019, a resolution was passed in the assembly, and since then, the center is mum on the issue. So until and unless there is something from the center, everyone is curious to know what exactly in the mind of the new government. Recently, Chief Minister Congress Sangma visited Delhi, and he met in fact Home Minister Amit Shah, and he has in fact discussed ILP issue with Amit Shah. But center has not come clear whether Meghalaya will be given ILP or not. So this is another issue. And MRSSA Amendment Bill 2020 is also pending with the Union Home Ministry, which has in fact sent it with its recommendation to the state government. So under all this, there are a lot of confusion amongst the people here. Other day, we spoke to the youths, and we have seen that in fact youths are also demanding ILP in the state. So in fact, with all these confusions, the people, organizations are checking documents that in any case, if they have the valid documents. In fact, some of the cases they have also found that even the voters ID card is also not proper. So this is the documents they are asking for, and they are also asking for the registration of labor, because the registration of labor is even the state government is asking for it, but the problem is that not many migrant laborers are registered.
So, Purbasha, the HYC conducted a raid in a factory in Ribhoi, and as the HYC president informed you, the factory has been put under lock and key for allegedly running without proper documents. But has the Ribhoi district administration intervened into this?
In fact, there is no communication from the River District Administration to media, and definitely they have intervened. But the thing is that what today when I asked HYC president, he clearly said that these people, they don't have a trading license, which is supposed to get from KHDC. They don't have trading license, and that is the reason. In fact, they said that they will not stop until this state government actually decides on this ILP, on the implementation, or the center implements ILP, or state government force the center to implement ILP. So this is, or the MRSS, the governor gives his approval to the MRSS, because this is the demand of, in fact, all the pressure groups in the state. And this is not only the demand of the pressure groups. Other day we have seen even the general people are also in the same line.
Well, Purbasha, there are also reports doing rounds that scores of migrant laborers are leaving the state in the wake of the checking, and this in turn may affect implementation of central projects.
Well, and in fact, other day, KSU has mentioned that over 2,000 migrant laborers were asked to return back or sent back. So, like KSU has stated, and in fact, other organizations, we have spoken to FTJTP, we have spoken to HYC, and all these organizations are also standing that the migrant laborers who do not have proper documents, and the thing is that they are asking for proper documents. Definitely, this is somehow is hampering, but all they are saying is that the proper documents is must for them to work here in Meghalaya.
All right, Purbasha Bhattacharjee, thank you so much for all those details. And now on to the big story from Tripura. has the voting for the panchayat polls in the state been rendered redundant? Why is the opposition fuming in Tripura? Well, the ruling BJP in Tripura has won over 70% of the seats in the state's three-tier panchayat system unopposed. In the Gram Panchayats, BJP won 4,551 of the total 6,370 seats uncontested, meaning no polling will be held in 71% seats. In the 1,819 Gram Panchayat seats where polling will be held, the BJP has candidates in 1,809 seats. The CPIM has fielded nominees in 1,222 and the Congress in 731 seats. BJP ally Tipra Motha meanwhile has fielded candidates in 138 seats. BJP also won 20 out of 116 Zilla Parishad seats uncontested, which is around 17%. The BJP has fielded candidates in all the 96 Zilla Parishad seats where polling will be held, while CPIM and Congress nominees are in the fray in 81 and 76 seats respectively. The last date for withdrawal of candidature was July 22nd, while polling is scheduled to be held on August 8th. The votes will be counted on August 12th. The BJP won 96% of seats in the three-tier panchayat system unopposed in the last elections. Well, the CPIM has said that the BJP has tried to win 100% of the seats unopposed but has failed in its motive. It also termed the developments as a murder of democracy.
I am really astonished. Why only 71 or 72%? The chief minister, that is BJP hierarchy, actually their aim was last year while in 2019 Biplab Deb was the chief minister. That time also 96% of total seats of three-tier panchayats they have occupied forcibly. This time Dr. Manik Saha, because he used to register his achievement, his aim was to capture more than 96, that is 100% seats without any contest, that is unopposed. But it is not happened. I challenge Dr. Manik Saha, the Honorable Chief Minister, and their top brasses of the party. They come before the camera, before the press, and explain before the people how they have managed this more than 70% of total seats without any contest or without any candidate from the opposition. If their people is so in favor of them, if they are happy with their performance, if people are endorsing the BJP's so-called Viksit Bharat agenda being implemented in the state of Tripura, then why they are so scared? Why they are so afraid to face the people? So this is the moral defeat of the BJP.
All right, Pinaki Das joins me live at this point in time from Agartala. So, Pinaki, despite the BJP winning over 70% seats unopposed, the opposition CPIM and even the Congress are terming it as a moral defeat. Why?
Yeah, Priya, this is the allegation that the opposition is putting on the BJP. The opposition, even before the election date was declared, they were apprehending that what had happened, that in the previous panchayat election it may repeat, and they said that in the previous election, panchayat election, more than 96% of the vote seats were owned by the BJP unopposed, they said it is not unopposed, rather it should be, they were not allowed to contest the election. The opposition were not allowed. The similar allegations are now been raised by the opposition, CPIM and Congress, and at large they have also said that if the BJP had really served or kept their promises to the people of the state, why they are not ready to face the vote, because the similar allegations were that the polling before the polling date was declared, they were apprehending that there will be, like previous time, there will be blocking of the candidates from submitting their nomination, and in this election they have said that the same thing has been repeated because the Chief Minister had declared that they have to win 10% of the panchayat, and this allegation is raised by both the Congress and the CPIM, and they said there was violence and they were not allowed to submit their nomination papers, and some houses were also attacked. That is the allegation which BJP denies, and BJP is of the view that the opposition don't have candidates, and so they were trying to bring before the media and the people that the ruling party is not allowing them to contest the election, but this is only a pretext of so that they don't have to contest, and they may later even withdraw from the polling on the ground that they were not allowed to contest. But the opposition steady on its allegation that they were not allowed to contest the election like previous time. Priya.
Right, Pinaki Das, thank you so much for all those details.
Eight states at your fingertips, the real voice of the region. Watch Northeast Live, your station, your voice.
Kumar Salor Specialot koyu special offer. এতিয়া 5 টকাৰ ভিভেল সাবুন মাত্ৰ 100 টকাত। ভিভেল লোটাস অইল।
ৰব, আপুনি যে এটা অপৰাধ কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছে, আপুনি জানেনে? এই নাবালিকা গৰাকীক এতিয়াই বিয়াত বহুৱাটো যে এটা অপৰাধ, আপুনি জানেনে?
অপৰাধ কেনেকৈ? মোৰ ছোৱালী, মোৰ কথা। তুমি যিয়েই নোকোৱা ভূঞা, 18 বছৰৰ তলৰ যিকোনো কন্যা সন্তানৰ বিয়া দিলেই আইনগতভাৱে এক দণ্ডনীয় অপৰাধ।
বিয়া দিয়াজন যিমান দায়ী, বিয়া পতাজনো সমানে দায়ী। এতিয়া তাই পঢ়া শুনা কৰাৰ বয়স, খেলা ধূলা কৰাৰ বয়স। তাইক খেলিবলৈ দিয়ক, পঢ়িবলৈ দিয়ক, আৰু চাব এদিন আপুনি তাইক লৈ গৌৰৱ অনুভৱ কৰিব পাৰিব।
এতিয়াই তাইক সংসাৰৰ বোজা দি তাইৰ ভৱিষ্যত জীৱনটো অন্ধকাৰ কৰাৰ অধিকাৰ তোমাৰ জানো আছে? মোৰ ভুল হৈ গ'ল মাজনী, মোক ক্ষমা কৰিবা।
শিক্ষা ল'ৰা ছোৱালী উভয়ৰে প্ৰাপ্য আৰু অধিকাৰ। আপোনাৰ কন্যা সন্তানক তাইৰ এই প্ৰাপ্যৰ পৰা বঞ্চিত নকৰাব। বাল্য বিবাহ ভাৰতীয় আইনৰ দ্বাৰা বিহিত এক দণ্ডনীয় অপৰাধ। এনে অপৰাধ কৰি আপোনাৰ কন্যা সন্তানৰ ভৱিষ্যত অন্ধকাৰৰ মাজলৈ ঠেলি নিদিব। শক্তিশালী কন্যা, শক্তিশালী ৰাষ্ট্ৰ। বেটি বচাও, বেটি পঢ়াও।
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime.
All right, now on to the big story we are tracking from Guwahati. City police have stumbled upon some vital elements while investigating and continuing the search operation for missing renowned music composer Romain Bourgeois. While ruling out any foul play or involvement of any external elements in the mysterious disappearance of the music composer, Guwahati City Police is suspecting that Bourgeois may have been emotionally disturbed due to some personal or family issues. Well, the last CCTV footage captured of Bourgeois was at 10:08 a.m. on 22nd of July, where he was seen walking beside Guwahati High Court towards the riverfront, and his mobile got switched off at 10:09 a.m. Well, sniffer dogs pressed to trace out Bourgeois stopped at the riverfront where the water meets the land. Well, though police have not come up with a definite conclusion on whether Romain Bourgeois met with an accident in River Brahmaputra or has gone missing, police maintains that there were no signs of Bourgeois returning back from the riverfront. NDRF and SDRF teams continue the search operations in a large area in River Brahmaputra. All right, to know more on this, I'm being joined live with my colleague Arindam Das. So, Arindam, any more updates coming in on this? We know the daughter of Romain Bourgeois, she has been questioned by the Lota Hill police today. So, what more details do you have with you at this point in time, Arindam?
Priya, it's more than 3 days now ever since eminent music composer Romain Bourgeois went missing. In fact, the last CCTV footage that captured him was at 10:08 a.m. on Monday morning, and after 1 minute exactly, his mobile got switched off at 10:09 a.m. The last CCTV footage which was recorded was him walking towards the riverfront of Brahmaputra, and a few onlookers or some market vendors there at the Uzan Bazar Ghat also saw him moving towards the riverfront. So the police have launched an investigation. In fact, a search operation has also been launched. Police pressed into service sniffer dogs, and the sniffer dogs also went to the place where the water meets the land, and there the sniffer dogs had stopped near River Brahmaputra, and that indicates that there were telltale signs of Romain Bourgeois moving towards the riverfront, that's towards River Brahmaputra, but there were no signs of him returning back from the riverfront. So mystery still shrouds the disappearance of eminent music composer Romain Bourgeois because it's been 3 days now. But police has come up with a clear picture right now that there was no foul play in the disappearance of eminent music composer Romain Bourgeois, or any external elements were involved in his disappearance. Police is maintaining now that it's purely some emotional issues. Police is suspecting that he is emotionally disturbed by some family or personal issues, and when he went out, police questioned few people in the locality, and they told the police that Romain Bourgeois was not in himself. When he walked, there was a small white polythene bag in his hand when he moved towards the riverfront, and a few of the vendors there at the Uzan Bazar market called him up that why are you going that side. He just gave them some small gestures. He did not bother to talk to them also. So from that point they made out that he was emotionally disturbed. The police has of course not specifically mentioned as to what family issues or what personal issues bothered him that he was emotionally disturbed and he had to walk out like that when he was not in himself. But yes, police is investigating the matter. At the same time, search operation is also continuing. But as you know, it's the peak of monsoon when the River Brahmaputra is at its peak, when the water current is very high and it's swollen. So right now, carrying out a search operation is also a remote operation, and the SDRF and NDRF teams are fanning out in all directions. They are continuing the search operation from the Uzan Bazar Ghat up to Sualkuchi in the north of Guwahati, but so far they haven't been able to get any clue or any trace of missing eminent music composer Roman Bora. But yes, the search operation is continuing. But yes, police has come out with a major thing right now. That is what the police has said, that police does not suspect any foul play or any external elements to be involved in the disappearance of the eminent music composer Roman Bora.
Right, Arindam Das, you spoke to Guwahati Police Commissioner Diganta Bara. He is personally monitoring the search operation. But Arindam, did you speak to any of the family members? What are they saying? As the police very clearly said that there is no external foul play.
That's right. Actually, police is interrogating few people, in fact questioning few people in the neighborhood, and also questioning the family members of Roman Bora, including his daughter. So today also she was summoned to the Latasil police station, where the police questioned her for a long time. In fact, police questioned also Dipen Bora, brother of Roman Bora, and other people in the locality, and the police is trying to find out as to what actually was there, which led to the emotional disturbance of Roman Bora, and he had to walk away from his residence and is missing now. But yes, it will take some time for the police also to come up with a definite conclusion. But yes, the major fact has been, the major hurdle has been cleared by the police when they have ruled out any foul play or any external element to be involved in the disappearance of eminent music composer Roman Bora. But the other fact remains as to why, under what circumstances he had to go out of the residence and he was not in himself, what emotional or family issues disturbed him so much that he had to walk away when he was not in himself. And that's what is bothering not only the police but also the family members and other people, because Roman Bora is a renowned music composer and he is known and adored by the people of Assam, and all are right now expecting that a clear picture should come out as to what happened, why he has to go that way out of his residence, and he has gone missing, to be left traceless even after 3 days he went out of his residence.
So, in the midst, the NDRF and SDRF still continuing with the search operation at the riverbank at this point in time?
That's right. NDRF and SDRF teams are still continuing with the search operations along the river Brahmaputra. They have started the search operations in the downstream from the Ujan Bazar Ghat up to Sualkuchi and in fact beyond. So several teams of the NDRF and SDRF are deployed there in river Brahmaputra. They are using the mechanized rubber boats and also divers are also being used to look at the banks of the river Brahmaputra, because as I mentioned that right now it's the peak of monsoon when the river Brahmaputra is also at its peak. It's flowing at the flood level also. It's swollen up right now. So right now the search operation is being continued by the NDRF and SDRF teams. In fact, yesterday the sniffer dogs were also pressed by Assam police to trace out as to where was the last location of Roman Bora. So the sniffer dogs also stopped at the point at Ujan Bazar Ghat beside Guwahati High Court, where the land meets the water, and there were no signs of him coming back from the riverfront, but there were signs of him going to the riverfront, but there were no signs of him coming back from the riverfront towards his residence or anywhere else. So that was the action taken by the sniffer dog team, and after that the NDRF and SDRF teams are continuing the search operations, and they are continuing the search operation in a vast area along river Brahmaputra.
Right, Arindam Das, thank you so much for all those details.
8 states at your fingertips. The real voice of the region. Watch Notice Live. Your station, your voice.
পতঞ্জলিৰ বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হৰ তেলৰ সৈতে প্ৰতিটো পৰিয়ালৰে এয়াই কাহিনী। এই তেলৰ তীব্ৰতা এনেকুৱা যে বৈ আহে চকুৰে পানী আৰু সোৱাদ এনে যে মুখলৈকে লৈ আহে পানী। সোৱাদ আৰু বিশুদ্ধতাৰ সংযোগ পতঞ্জলি সৰিয়হৰ তেল।
কিন্তু এইযোৰটো ভুল আহিল।
तांबडी चांबडी ही चमकते उन्हात लका 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 लका
আরে তাক ধৰা না।
तांबडी चांबडी ही चमकते उन्हात
অনলাইনত কিনা বস্তু ঘূৰাই দিয়াটো বৰ দৌৰাদৌৰিৰ কাম যেন লাগে নহয়নে? কিন্তু এনে নহয় মা। ইজি ৰিটাৰ্ণ কৰক আৰু আপোনাৰ একাউণ্টত পইচা ঘূৰাই পাওক। ঘৰতে বহি শ্বপিঙৰ পাৱাৰ লৈ আহক আপোনাৰ হাতলৈ। মিছো।
প্ৰথম পিম্পল
তেন্তে কি কৈছে তোমাৰ ইনফ্লুৱেঞ্চাৰ?
বহুত কিবা কিবি, কিন্তু মোৰ অৰিজিনেল ইনফ্লুৱেঞ্চাৰ তুমি হে না।
সেইকাৰণে এইটো মোৰ OG এডভাইচ।
ইয়াত আছে 100% নেচাৰেলি ডিৰাইভড নিম পিম্পলছ আঁতৰাই স্কিন কৰি তোলে হেল্ডি। হিমালয়া পিউৰিফাইং নিম ফেচ ৱাছ পিম্পলৰ অৰিজিনেল সলিউশ্যন।
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m. Don't like the inverted image? Get the real picture. News to keep you ahead.
Royal Global University presents News Headlines. पढ़ेगा नॉर्थ ईस्ट तभी तो बढ़ेगा नॉर्थ ईस्ट।
त्रिपुरा के 70% पंचायत सीटों पर भाजपा का कब्जा। 4,550 सीटों पर निर्विरोध जीती सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी। माकपा ने कहा धन और बाहुबल के सहारे जीती भाजपा।